Caroline Fenton.
And I'm Jenna Wade.
Jenna, what are you doing?
I'm practicing my high stepping. Hopefully I'll be good enough to make the team next year.
Maybe you should leave it up to the pros. Let's step into this first segment.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Who's got rhythm? Step Team does. Step Team meets up after school every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday to practice their unique beats.
It's really fun to watch, and the kids are all really fun to talk to.
I actually stepped, before in my life. I was a stepper at a summer camp, and I liked it.
We don't stick to one thing.
The people involved definitely have a lot to do with what makes it unique, and then what they do, and just how much work they have to put into working together.
We have a lot of more not more fun, but we're really just more like a brother sisterhood basically.
Step Team requires much more than just cool beats.
Doesn't require a lot, so.
You have to have a positive attitude. You always should be eager to do steps and just have fun.
Just have some rhythm and just have good leadership.
One member of the team really steps out, Trayshawn Reed.
Leading the team, it can be a little stressful because you have on our step team we have a lot of personalities. So it's some don't blend in. So you being a captain, you have to find that middle. You have to be that middle guy and help everyone out. I started freshman year and the first day I did it, I fell in love with it. So since then I just been sticking to it. I honestly do not know why it's overall females on the step team, because in other schools it's majority guys on the step team or half and half. But here, there's only one guy.
Sponsor Miss Gamble and the High Steppers see great things ahead for the team.
And I want to leave with a bang. So I really want us to do a bunch of competitions next year.
I think it'll get bigger.
I see the team being really good, being really spontaneous.
Hopefully we'll start doing competitions soon. We're still trying to build our numbers up, and so maybe we can try one or two next year. But we want to try to do more performances and become exposed to more events.
Keep stepping, High Steppers.
Wow, they're talented. It must be a lot of hard work to pull that off.
You know who else works hard? Everyone's favorite building manager, Jim Bundren.
I do always see him around the school. Let's check out more.
We have one man to credit for the air conditioning in our gyms, working light bulbs, and a clean pool. Building manager Jim Bundren works tirelessly to ensure the school runs smoothly.
I started Parkway Central back in 2002. It's the only school I've been to. Don't want to go anywhere else. I love it here. Started as in charge of the custodians here, and just learned a little bit about the school. Every time an event or something like that happened, it was on me at night to make sure everything was fine.
Office aides Kirk Randolph and Larissa Copeland helped Jim with his jobs around the school.
You had to get your physical, we would set up that little station with the table and the cloth. So just a bunch of little stuff.
Go around making sure things, and they come in and get the keys for the concession stand, and we run passes or stuff, whatever he needs.
Jim's smile and friendly hellos in the hallway have created relationships with students, teachers, and faculty.
Love the teachers, I love the students, and I think we have a very good understanding of each other.
It's really nice and helpful if I need to find something or something like that.
Jim goes above and beyond his building duties to support PCH students.
Well, just by being out there talking to them, I go to a lot of the practices, I go to a lot of the games, and most of the students know me from lunch detail or in the hall or.
Hi to me all the time, so I feel more comfortable just knowing an extra person in the building, and then obviously giving us the little snacks and stuff, just showing that he cares that we're there or something like that, showing us appreciation for what we do.
From PCHtv, this is Caroline Fenton. I never realized how much Jim does to keep our school running.
Did you say running? I hear the girls' track and field team does a lot of that.
You're right, Jenna. They could definitely run laps around me. Let's see how they compare to their competition.
Girls' track and field, running with a path of exceptional success, is yet again headed towards victory in the upcoming season.
This year we're actually in Class 4, but they created a new class, Class 5. So they took the 64 largest schools and moved them up. which makes us one of the largest schools in our class, which should mean that we should be a lot more competitive.
There's a lot of people returning, which is a really good thing because everybody's going to improve more, and so we can be more successful. And Beta says that a lot more people this year can make it to state, which is really exciting.
We have a lot of freshmen, and usually it's more upperclassmen than freshmen, and we have a lot of good freshmen. So it'll be a few upperclassmen, trying to lead freshmen and teach them how to do new things.
Although the girls compete independently for most titles, their ability to cheer each other on helps to create a strong sense of community on the team.
Many hands make light work, and that, the more people we have involved in a variety of different events, and the sport of track and field kind of lends itself to that too, that you have athletes of different shapes and sizes that are all competing for one common goal, which would be, a district title or a conference championship, things like that.
When we're all on the track, it's fun to see the sprinters, even though we're running something different, and they cheer for us, and then when they're running, we'll cheer for them. So it keeps everybody encouraged.
Because it's so individual, it makes it a team sport because everyone has their own goals, so no one's mad at anyone because they didn't take away from their goals, so we all just get to support each other.
Everyone is competitive with each other, but Banta always tells us that that's a good thing because it helps you push yourself.
The team's unique unity and good chances for a district or state trophy this season are largely made possible by the support and passion of their coach.
He knows a lot, so he's able to help us improve in the most efficient way.
We always call him our team dad sometimes because he's just so motivating, and he gives the same attention to everyone. It's not just his star athletes that he talks to, and everyone does the same workouts. No one gets special attention, and he knows everyone knows that he really cares about your progress and what you're doing.
Reporting on what's likely to be another record-setting season for girls track and field, this has been Jenna Wade from PCHtv.
Whew, watching all that running got me really thirsty.
Here you go.
Thanks. Gross, I don't like that kind of water.
I guess everyone has their own preference. Let's see what the student body thinks.
This is the social experiment water taste challenge. So each participant is going to get blindfolded and test 3 different types of water. So let's do this.
Fiji?
Okay, which one?
Fiji.
Fiji's more expensive.
I think they're all exactly the same.
Smart.
Smart.
It tastes like tap water.
Fiji.
Smart water.
Fiji.
Dasani.
Ugh, Dasani. Is that Fiji?
All right.
Everyone has a different taste for water.
But the volleyball team aims for the taste of success in hopes of another state championship.
Let's see how their goals are going so far this season.
As spring sports roll around, some teams have tall orders to fill. Last year's volleyball team was first in state. However, this year they have lost many of their big men, leaving this year's squad a little short.
Since we don't have the same team we did last year, we're a lot smaller and a lot younger. So this year we just have to focus more on passing and making less errors than we did last year. Because we could afford some errors last year because we made up for it with our height and everything else that we had on the team. But this year, since we don't have all that, we have to be more of a solid, just overall good team this year.
Despite losing many players from last year, the varsity team has gained new talent.
We have a lot better. We have, Daniel Buffin came in, he's just amazing, passes so well.
To get ready for the season, some of the athletes have mentally prepared themselves in order to have a successful season.
Well, this year's really been more of a mental thing. I think I have been, with all the practices with all the guys last year, I was prepared to step up into this new role. Just really had to make sure I was ready to play and execute.
Not only have players mentally prepared themselves for the game, but some have also physically prepared themselves by training in the off-season.
I've been playing club volleyball for 3 years, so I've gotten to play a lot. And I used to play a lot with my brother, and I watched all the games, so I just make sure I know what my job is on the court, and I try to do that as best as I can.
In the current season, the team has already faced many challenges, such as taking a hard loss at the beginning of the year. However, the team has responded and adapted their strategy.
Our next game was actually against Afton, which was a state rematch, and so we couldn't, if we played the same way we played against Marquette, we would have not won it at all against Afton. And so when we went to Afton, we told ourselves, hey, hey, we decide how good we can play ourselves. So we need to bring our own energy to the game. We can do as good as we want to. So we said to ourselves before the game, hey, we're gonna come out and we're gonna work hard and we're gonna win, and that's what we did. And so before every game, we just have to know and be confident with ourselves and trust our teammates that, hey, we can win every game we play.
For PCHtv, I'm Eric Ballesteros.
Looks like they're about to serve up a good season.
Hopefully Central High students can finish up this semester with the same determination as the volleyball team.
Well, that's all we have for this episode of PCHtv. I'm Caroline Fenton.
And I'm Jenna Wade. Thanks for listening.